Well, yes. We're live. Okay, good morning here. And good morning. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. First of all, I just want to give you the update of waiting they go on in the world. First, I will start with Gabon. There was an overthrow this morning, a few hours ago, about Gabon, in which they don't overthrow Umar Bongo of Gabon. He's now under the military na Gabon. But in actual fact, this just come in, not to waiting I be want to talk about. Waiting I really want to talk about this morning. I see some videos them yesterday were very troubling to me as a woman, very disgusting to me as a woman. In a way, to know say I can rub me red lipstick, and I can for expatiate English better. It look like I can put red lipstick. Any English why we don't learn at school can come out. So like a rub red lipstick, eh? Maybe I me. Okay. So what what time they talk about? Okay. It's very disgusting to me as a woman. It's very annoying to me as a mother, as a grandmother, and it's very, very discouraging to me as a woman, as a mother, as a grandmother, and moreover as a Sierra Leonean. I believe say most of the women groups then where we get, they all don't see them video then they where men they seize advantage over small picking them. The one way I see yesterday where really gets me. Now where I see a student, first of all, that video that they are really I'm not going to look at them. So if they send it to me, I'm not going to really watch them. But for some reason yesterday, when they sent this one to me with a student, with a student in which this student was being, you can virtually see that she was being drugged. She was being drugged and she was being abused. And then video there come out, they're Sierra Leoneans, people that know them picking in day. People that know them picking in day. But again, Sierra Leone, then we get cyber law. Where Mother Bio bring come. It bring cyber law during the election. That cyber law there, now in now they want use for intimidate opposition members. The essence of cyber law, if it will be effective, now for issues they like this. Where they go look small picking, young girl, 4-5 man, go drug am, rape am, video am, put on social media. In a ask in herself, this question and the director personally to Sylvia Blyden and in ranks of activists where they ready, Sylvia Blyden manipulates them for write a petition against Dr. Lahai where they talk the truth that get you hands off our girls that fake. In for ask in herself question, where is the get you hands off our girls now? Where we see a young girl, not even 18, being drugged, molested, abused. Where are all these women groups? Where are all these advocacy groups? Are they all of a sudden silent when it comes to the people? I want make Sierra Leoneans they understand. Get your hands off our girls. Now the second highest paid ministry inside Salone. We not get no office. When are only 5 people Fatima Bio employ. 5. But the money where First Lady office they get, they get money pass Ministry of Children Affairs. They get money pass Ministry of Social Welfare. But an issue in which a girl child is being molested, videotaped, recorded, put on the internet. Now, all civil societies, all women group could not write a petition. But when the truth is being said, they write petition. Where are we heading to? Ask ourselves that question there. Now, who side will they go? Or the women's group, are they there to secure Fatima Bio and not the people of Sierra Leone? Or the women's group, are they only members of JMB? Or their interest is solely on JMB, not on the people of Sierra Leone? Let me tell Ina, I just get a report yesterday when me and, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Don't wonder I say I need a new iPad. I really need a new iPad. True. I don't know. This iPad, it can just go off. I really need a new iPad. Okay, resume live. Sorry. I really need a new iPad, honestly. Because this one can just go off and come on just like that. Okay. Now, with all waiting they go on, let it be said that you pikin, you send and go school, then go rape, then go drug them. Rape them now where they do, not on one man, not on two, not on three. Video them. Put them out there in the internet, in the social media. First of all, I want to talk to Ina, my young sister them. Most of them in a video the day. Some of Ina take them to be phone. It get for affect Ina in the long run. It get for affect Ina in the long run. This modern day social media, it no get mercy. This modern days social media, it no get mercy. Nothing no day where you put in a year, where you after it like you pull them, then go fend them back for you. I want make another young girl they realize that. Right now, the technology it advance every day. To the point that even this Facebook, the world they pass so now, when they ask you for two-way authentication, then they even do face recognition. For tell you say your face cannot change. So another young one them, where una think to say it's a joke, this nonsense go affect Ina law in time to come. Ina be guarded. Then video then they all then upon sites. The bad part is somebody is making money out of your stupidity. Somebody is making money out of your stupidity, young girls. I mean, just to say something right. I just get a report. The youths there when they die now in Sierra Leone. Not just something where you talk home about. The youths them when they die. The youths them when they get kidney failure. Not just something where you they write home about. The HIV and AIDS when they inside Sierra Leone, not just something where you they write home about. The lupus when they inside Sierra Leone right now, not just something where you they write home about. But we get a press president where one go spend $55 million. $55 million for hire a PR firm. PR firm, $55 million. Whereas AIDS, they kill we brothers and sisters every goddamn fucking day in our country. They get your hands off our girls. When they travel around the globe, now they see also a girl child is being molested, propagated, disgraced, humiliated, but there's not a single word from get your hands off our girls. It pained me few days ago where I dey look Sako in papa that picky where them mother in papa they support get you hands off our girls. It just say you how we mentality today. When this same get you hands off our girls, not able for support them when the mother in Pekin. But because of their selfish aims, they want 1 cent. When they get, they sacrifice them, even they don't picking them. Forget recognition. It is sad. It's painful. And they feel them where I just imagine that mama, where they go show them in Pekin, where he send go school for be somebody tomorrow. 4-5 man them, they follow them, drug them. Any sex where you see person they cry, you know sweets. Before I say you they really see the pain where that young girl they go through. The girl was drugged. So ask in yourself, waiting this cyber law depa now. I think to say those people should have been arrested. I think to say the cyber law now then they for take a precedent on. Not to when it comes to opposition, we get cyber law. When it comes to the human capital, because these youths, now waiting Madam Biobi say it come for human capital. That was what he came for. Now, since the inception of Madam Bio, the rampant abuse of drugs, there's nothing to write home about. And the most painful part is those who are the importers of the drugs, like Admaya Bio, like a June Jallo, in brother, when they import the drugs into Sierra Leone, are sitting down conveniently, whereas the abusers of the drugs are being incarcerated. Where are we heading to? I cannot wait for the day where we go get to your revolution at Sierra Leone. Either the Sri Lanka way or the Samia Kayando way, because it gets on me head. This is a pure mess. This is a pure mess. Them people there, them picking and they abroad. Them picking and they live good life. But they bring drugs come into the country for can make we use them become zombies. And that is exactly what Zainab Sharif be say. When she said those things, she was intimidated. But not on the truth that one day. They use the all now they sleep. Now they picking them when they go school, then they give them the same drugs and abuse them. And then all these women group, all this get to hands of our girls. All of you are silence. It does not concern you. Because it don't affect Fatima Bio. Because it don't affect Fatima Bio. So what is the essence of this get your hands off our girls? I will explain to me back. Or get your hands off our girls, now intimidating group for intimidate other people. Because I think they get your hands off our girls, that's the same way they did. Intimidate Kamareba and get 32 years in jail for no reason. Intimidate Eleje and get 9 years in jail for no reason. Whereas LSC gets service passports. LSC a criminal gets service passport. Whereas LJ a citizen is languishing in jail. Whereas Kamareba a citizen is languishing in jail just because they don't agree with Madam in policies. Where are we heading to? I just talk to that military personnel. We're going to do the revolution for we our country. Wherever you are, listen and serve the people of Sierra Leone. Wherever you are, listen and serve the people of Sierra Leone. Enough is enough. It's sad, it's heart-rending. I just imagine Usaina Babade go there, when you go see a young picking, 4 or 5 man, they rape him. And all these women group, who Sylvia Blyden can orchestrate for write a letter against Dr. Lahai, none of them are saying anything. Because not of Fatima, or yeah, na mommy and daddy governments, or that the humanity this when Fatima they claim say in the can do that the work this for humanity. I want make let understand say that company, that Tory, where they want go give $55 million as PR, that same company there, that one of the sponsors for Get Your Hands Off Our Girls. That same company there, that one of the sponsors for that 34 hospital, where they bill. When I talk about lobbying, some of in another pay attention. But these people have been lobbying to Fatima. They're not the only person where get opportunity for get any contract. So we Sierra Leone, we can lost $55 million to a PR farm where we get like a Vicky Romeo, we can do a better job than that PR farm. We have so many qualified Sierra Leoneans who will do a better job, take far less of that money than an American PR firm. Whereas our youths are dying every day just for the basic. It's sad, it's painful, and it's about time Sierra Leoneans realize that we only get one saloon. Things are just going from bad to worst. And see, in Abidongo vote Saful, they be telling her for cancer on Saful. When that's so back when the things go up, in a go be a back Saful. Petrol they can go up 100%. So begin realize say nothing when you will buy last week 500, next week now 1,000. Power we go sit on here. Power we go sit on here. In a pay attention. It is not getting any better. And I want make Lena realize say if in a raise in a voice, Madam be already for killing her back. It want make number 7 a grave, mass grave. So in a day in for a real jamboree. First of all, before I go further, I want to thank each and every one of you APC elected members for standing the cause of democracy, not only for Sierra Leone, but for standing the cause of democracy for each and every one of the African states. because you are doing exactly what is right for the people of Sierra Leone. And I believe, say, una all know, say, Adebayo, they collect some money because of for this ICC. I go encourage sympathizers of justice for support, because it is not going to be an easy road. If today ICC able for send a letter to Madabio, say they want question them, now because we the people, we push, and we continue for push. Things are getting extremely difficult in our country today. Sierra Leone is a donor-driven country. All waiting the kind of salon give them the give. Madabio traveled 510 times. He said he go make Sierra Leone great. He go make Sierra Leone great. But when time for prove the greatness of Sierra Leone, he make the international world don't turn him back per way. Where are we heading to? Now, Usai we dey go. How the road gets for be? Una think about it. For una we be done dey follow me for long. I see one other video yesterday where one guy make the show sleds. Sierra Leoneans, till in aware of wetin dey go on, una no go able for disseminate wetin dey really happen. Before Madabio come into office, sleds be the one good one. It be the one fine. Then they pay the workers then as sleds. Then they get wetin they forget. When Madabio come, he put one in brother, one bio na sleds. What did this bio guy do? He negotiate an agreement with a company. A company will not even get office. And if it had been not the follow me, I will not talk about this story long time. A company will not even get office. A company where they use sleds in assets. A briefcase company. During 2 years ago, a year ago, una always see where Rado Soare, now be Minister of Communication, where the workers of sleds, they go meet and say, Papa, we not get we pay almost here. 30 days, they not get them pay it. Logically, the BIOS that break up a whole government institution for a Kwashi company when a briefcase company. And now, then they sell data to you now. Like how then they sell and so the Chris. This particular government not mean no good for the people of Salone. And the day where I go grab for talk about inner welfare, now the day Madabio go ready for unleash in terror by again and lie against the people like I lie August 10. Sierra Leoneans, where are we heading to? I think to say this kush when Admire Bio, June Jallo, and the cabal then they bring come na that country day. Now the worst thing. Now the worst plan they get for the youths. For keep them always sleeping. So they not go understand the dynamic of the criminology when the Bio cartel they perpetrate on the people of Sierra Leone. I wonder how much of Ina Mamadem go gladly for see a video of una pikin them being abused. Like where I see am yesterday. And all the civil organization, all the get you answer for our girls, for 5 years, they have no office. For 5 years, they have no structure. It is only a one-man business. But a one-man business takes money from the consolidated funds to propagate a one-man business. Sierra Leone, in I know what you at the end of for. No wonder petrol don't go up. By next week, the Nathan no go the pauper in a good. In a not seen that yet. Una not seen that yet. In a sit down at the causeway, but in Fatima be on a ride helicopter by in a head. Now in a picking them, now they don't turn pan for make them porn stars. When them picking and they go tomorrow, the internet not they forgive. How them go able for face they safe tomorrow. But million problem right now. Where is the cyber law? Na saloon. Because saloon not one place where the law now for certain set of people. The law not for everybody. But if we are really serious about cyber law, I think to say this should supposed to be an example. They are talking about 30% women. That is one girl with 4 men, drugged, abused, and misused. We not think about the HIV, the AIDS. We not think about the lupus, hepatitis B. We're rampant in our country. We not talk about the hardship, the daily living, the food for it. But again, I want to make it in a no back. This same Tory man, una not say I donate the equipment for this cyber law when they make so. This same Tory, when they want to give 55 million, 55 million, but they could not subsidize 55 million for put petrol, for low cost of living. Be reasonable for the people. Are you people sick? In a still dep and green and yellow. When you go buy in the market, now you green or you red, now you they pay with. And I think again. This kush business, it not be ever done a salon. Till Mother Bio and the cabal then come. Admire Bio, na the cartel for the kush. Admire Bio, na inna the cartel for the kush. Na inna the buga pan the kush. But again, they are connected. Whereas una, when they tinap, they go dance in the streets. Now in a picking them, then they abuse so. Now in a picking them, then they mess up with so. If you can remember, some time ago, they get one bobo, where be the Lumley. In them Bokai. Now one of Fatima Bio in Bobodem. Now then get you us out of our girls Bobodem. I've been put in picture, now be page 110. That Bokai Bobode, is there around that Lumley area. Now him and me adopted Pikin been get relationship. I think to say me adopted Pikin born and Pikin for herself, I think 2 Pikin. Yes. What they telling us now, right now, that Pikin day, it don't create self first of all. What it creates out of Kush. How it gets in connection with Kush to get you answer for our girls. So the last time when me they talk, But say Fatima, now if they stop distribute the kush, some of una was stupid in ignorant in they attack me. Yes, now Fatima be on they give it bobo and kush. Because what you do when he give them kush for go to get your hands over gas, now the only way they're able to intimidate people then. So now for ask Sylvia Blinded. Why you been go make that petition? Why you not make petition for the rape? Where would they see so? Why you not make petition for the abuse of children? Where will they see so? And they talk to that military personnel. Whether or not you Lily Corner, when they listen to me today, it is about time you act and act now. It is about time you act and act now for save the people of Sierra Leone. Gabon don't get their own. Today, we dey wait for we own. We dey wait for we own. The Sri Lanka way or the Samia Kayando way. But enough is enough. Our people need freedom. Our people need to be free. Yes, we dey wait for we own. We dey wait for stand on with democracy. We dey wait for stand on with freedom. Yes, because Madabio was never elected. He stole the election. He never won the election. One day I don't see election when they don't do debates. One day I don't see election when the president called the opposition terrorist. One day I don't see election when Rado Soare sent assassin for assassinate the opposition. One day I don't see election where immediately after the election, the president sent for assassinate the entire opposition. So he never won the election. So he's an illegitimate government. And at that one they make inner the people them, they suffer and I go suffer because the man not like the country. For 5 years, all what Madabio did was satisfy his wife's desire and not the people of Sierra Leone. Madabio no mean no good for the people of Sierra Leone. Madabio no mean no good for the people of Sierra Leone. Madabio had the opportunity to make Sierra Leone great, but no, he went and did everything to make his wife great, not the people of Sierra Leone. And what he bring up to the people of Sierra Leone, na kush, drugs, for make them not get a mind of their own, for stand up and think right. It is about high time we realize the situation. It is about high time we pinpoint the situation. And anybody else, when no, anybody, when they bring Kushken at the country, in a inbox me, in a give me information, let we call the name, let we put them out there, let people they know that these people, they're not like we country. Before I go further, I ask each and every one of you guys to share, invite somebody, tag somebody. For you, whether they follow me yet, please hit the notification button. That's the only way in I go help me grow. That's the only way in I go help me grow. In a share, una inviting a friends, and una tagging a friends. Any country where they not they talk to, better not they commodity. This Fatima Bio woman, the danger where it caused our country, now when some of una not get understanding. It is all about themselves. It is all about their own gratification. It has nothing to do with the people of Sierra Leone. It is all fantasy and fallacy. Una wise up, una wake up. If they get your hands off our girls, was so effective. We not hear no state one day. First of all, we not ever get a statement from get your hands off our gas. The only statement we they get from get your hands off our gas now for distribute free pad because they needing a blood for blood sacrifice. Minus giving controlling in a blood for blood sacrifice. There's nothing else. But this get your hands off our girls. When Khadija to Sako been died, was there any statement from get your hands off our girls? No. It entered because they pay Sako, then pay him, he was paid. So instead of him becoming a victim, he became an advocate for his paymasters. Now that makes some of them people there. We're not like for puts me not too much by their business because some of them are disappointments. I can remember when that issue they happen. Now so Eta up and down the late Eta. Waiting at the now some of the reason that now and they will make them pass and quick. Because it be the two concerned about Sierra Leonean. It be too involved with Sierra Leonean and they not be like that. So they say, you know what, you go wait for we before. But again, I they ask in a question, why up till with that then kind of video they did? Even the police can make a statement when a criminal is being whatsoever. But they could not make a statement when our youths, our future leaders are being molested. Now the power for this. Now the government this. Where the laws now for one set of people. The law not for everybody. Now for you, whether at the opposition, then there is a law. But you, whether at the pauper, there is no law. No wonder Prince Harding, they work free. Why is Cameron Baden at jail for 32 years? What a country. What a country. And yet still, we can sit on here. They can attack somebody. Why you for talk this? Why you for talk this? Ask in yourself, if na be you picking, then go drug, molest them, abuse them. How you go feel? If na you picking, then be drug so. 4, 5 man them without no condom. When AIDS and HIV is on the rampant, when hepatitis C is on the rampant, when lupus is on the rampant, and that girl was clearly drugged. And there is nobody, no women's group, no advocacy that can make a statement, not even the get your hands off our girls. Because obviously, we don't know say the get you hands off our girls now a one-man business. If the one person not say nothing, there's nobody who can talk for the organization. But now they say people there want spend $55 million to a PR farm. 55 million to a PR farm. Whereas the people where Madabio claim for one for control, he could not even talk to them. Oh, to you that I'm Emmanuel, and listen to me. Act now and act fast. We need a revolution in that country. Day. Yes, we need a revolution. And we need a fast, and we need a now. The drugs is scary. It's really scary. And we get all the women's group. They can write a petition for when somebody speak out the truth. But they will never write a petition for the abuse that is being maintained on our girls. Because what you do, now then, either you support that they give you that you they get the money. And then they will tell me about cyber law. So the cyber law, not only for opposition, not for the people of Sierra Leone. By the way, petrol they go up next week. That be that's the last step. I've been telling you, I say next week the rest of it. Why? Power! The rest of it I don't get up for it. Now wait. The rest self in I no go get up for it. In a wait. Because when I go get the rest for it, that time then I go eat and I go talk boku. Now petrol don't go up so 100%. So say me they pay 2,000 out of 4,000. I be Chris, and you go feel like I get dollar, but you don't get food for it. Then you say me na Chris woman, me na Chris woman. Now Fatima and picking in the ride helicopter, so you see them the food for it you not get. Then you come when you ask Naya, you say me na Chris woman. Me where Chris, I able for hire taxi. You get her. I get food for it. You get her. Anyway, I'm not the listen to you. Will block yourself. Some of you now just get for blocking and banning and on the page. Anyway, I know they block you and ban you. I will make like go invite you copy I will make like go invite you copy stupid idiots them. Lay na can learn. You copy stupid idiots. Lay you can learn. You know what? You know what can see? Yeah, what some of them, but they one they are wicked, they attack me. So why can go on the page and look at the picture? I can say, Papa God, why make Sierra Leone so stupid? So when some of them for they live a better and progressive life, when some of them, when you look at them, you see potential, but all of their time, all of their energy is being frustrated. But then they go pay them for can insult somebody. When they talk for their own good, it's painful. Because that 55 million wait for Mexa one hospital, one great hospital, 55 million can make one great hospital be the number one hospital La Salon. But now 55 million, then they give it to Whitman for go to make Sierra Leone great. When Madam Bio travel 510 them, he not able to make Sierra Leone great. But now he wants to spend 55 million. That money where you, Ahmed Kamara, forget good medical. That money where you, Ahmed Kamara, forget good hospital. That money where you, Ahmed Kamara, forget 24-hour lights. You being deprived. But you able for open you dog mouth and you say Chris woman. Me and you Uda Chris. Me and you Uda Chris. When me go sit down here, I call 911. I say I need medical. Then go send ambulance can me domot. Me and you Uda Chris. When you know they get 3 square meal a day. But they're willing for put 55 million out of union country for go give a PR farm for talk waiting, for propagate waiting. But you able can say me na Chris man. I wish you well. By next week, you go know that Christmas in company. Trust me. By next week, you go surely know who that Chris passing company because you don't look like for say you know it. Because by next week, when the petrol price double, then that time you go understand. First of all, you know if you get the benefits of having light 24/7 like me, then you say me Chris. You don't even get the benefits of having 3 square meal a day, then you say a Chris. Some of una in a really need for go back to inside in a mama them pull in a let them born in a back, let them sit down and learn in a feasibility study where they call study men and things. Some of una in a really need for go back for go get that education day. Because if you think to say you gladdy where you look a young girl, they feed her with kush, abuse her, and there is no organization, no get your hands off our girls that can tin up and say waiting happen so it wrong. But we get idiots whether they pay for attack me, where not they get 3 square meal a day. It tell you how ignorant some of Ina be. Honestly. I say this me iPad I get for change them. Honestly, I have to. I get for changing this iPad too. Because this way I can just go on and come off. It can just go on and come off. It can just go on and come off. Again, before I know they call name. First of all, I just want to thank me fan. Me fan yesterday, we call me and we bless me with small tea yesterday. Thank you very much. I don't call your name. And obviously, people they want to be discreet. But again, me, I will tell you thank you. If it's possible, say I will tell you call your name. But you still cannot call your name. But so I tell you thank you for your support. And again, like why they tell you, really, I do not have support. Nobody supports me. And like why they tell you now, from January up till today, from January up till today, I don't beg una say and Elena subscribe to my platform. I don't give get nobody will subscribe again. The 2 people that will be subscribed said they're not subscribe again. Now that's how they tell this me friend yesterday. I say Kasada Kitchen are the most almost sabi about if they why be they get the support. I mean for they live better life personal. 2. So again, I thank you very much for your support yesterday. You know yourself, I don't call your name. Yeah. We need to do better in with Sierra Leonean community. We need to do better. Even I be just to tell me this my friend we made the talk. I said, listen, I said Kasada Kitchen, I go come on. Oh. When are they on? You not go reach 100 people that we go watch. But immediately I come out, then I tell them go come watch. They no go share. They no go share. They no go. They no go. They no go share. They no go comment. They no go support. Again, I see somebody talk something there. I want make clear in understand. Say the money where Adebayo they collect. That money then are for ICC. We forget delegations. We get for go represent the people in 5 different countries. Even we na the diaspora too. We go because we forget meeting. I been saying last week now forget the meeting. But again, the meeting maybe I don't begin talk to them today. Maybe the meeting will get the first week of this week here. Then I go gain a USA una go able for donate too. Because we in America we want to get our own funds. Whereas when we're ready for go different places, we not go be in a situation where we get for begin big people. And again, like what I tell you now, PPP we get forget a meet and greet in October 28th. Again, like what I say, I go give you an idea when we meeting. Again, yes, for those of una waiting at the Britain, London, or wherever, yes, Adebayo they collect for for the people. Yes, it collect money for the people because we get for go ICC. We get for even go Africa to Gambia for go present with case against the murder of innocent people. Yes, we get for do that. So do ya Udawa support the people of Sierra Leone. You can donate to Adebayo if you didn't Europe. We not start yet na America because right now in America then they get when not to PPP APC they get a funds for the party members because in I know say the elected officials have not occupied their seats. So in other words, then they gather for the APC members. PPP will not start yet till we get to we meeting. We not begin gather yet because we want get we own funds. When we dey go pane ICC meeting and we were able to pull out of we own PPP money in America, yeah, buy tickets for we people them, the representatives that will say. So we not start for get our money yet inside America. When we get the meeting, I go come back to Ina, I go tell Ina. I go show Ina outside the money they go. Okay? So let's get that one this thing. So thank you for what you remember me. Yeah? Thank you for what you remember me. Uh-huh. So yes, Adebayo they collect for Europe. We not start yet for collect for America. Because we get a meeting. And after the meeting, then we go decide how outside the money they go. So for America, we not start yet. And again, we meet and greet na October 28th. The t-shirt go be $50 love token. The hat, $50 love token. We know they sell them. Now a love token. It starts from 50. If you want, you can put them 1 million. If you want give 200. You want give 500. But for the people of Sierra Leone, it starts from a $50 love token for a cap, a hat, or anything way you want. But again, I just give an up on we not discuss it. I just give an update when we go start. That is after the meeting when everything has been placed on the table. Right. So thank you for remember me. Say yes, Adebayo they collect money because yes, we get for go ICC. Yes, and we need finances. There is no organization where they work without finances. And we don't want to collect money. The first attempt to make for collect money, 9 Grace. It thief all the money. It all the money. Then it try for blackmail me. As in I all know. Once again, that's a story for another day. Without it, we go talk on a court. Me and not going for talk on a social media. Na court we go talk on. Yeah, we go talk on a court. So again, I just want to thank una my fans. I just want to thank una my followers, and I just want to thank una my sympathizers and my lovers them for una where they think about blessing me. Thank you, and again for me secret admirer. Yesterday, and also get a long conversation, and the first thing I did me not even talk safe. I thank you again. So again, let me ask myself a question. Say, what is going on with this get your hands off our girls? Or what is going on with this cyber bully, this cyber law? Is it that the law not only for the opposition? Because with this issue, this abuse of children, of young girls, is very troubling. Very troubling. Especially when somebody is being drugged, that you not even know who that and waiting they happen with you. And with HIV/AIDS and all these diseases that are going around, it's scary. For make they do that, record them, put them out. But again, we have a whole cyber unit. We're able for sure everybody in Facebook. We're able for sure everybody who say IPD cyber units could not detect who that and them boys the day where abuse a girl, where this president lie by now, say he give 30%, but this is a one single girl that nobody is there to defend. But so many organizations, women's group, can fake a letter for attack Dr. Lahai only because he's speaking out the truth. And they talk to that army man. And they talk to that army man. If they can do it at Gabon, do it for Winner Salone and free the people. If they can do it at Guinea, do it for Winner Salone and free the people. If they can do it at Niger, do it for Winner Salone and free the people. Sierra Leone, we need with freedom. We are being suppressed for too long. For 5 years, our country has gone from bad to worst. From worst to ridiculous. From ridiculous to it being nasty as it is today. Again, to all my fans, to all my supporters, to all my friends, to all my lovers, to all my secret admirers, and I realize, say, PPP, we are here to stay. PPP, we are here to stay. And we are not moving an inch. All the same, I love you all, guys, and thank you for being here with me. For those of you who gave me stars today, thank you very much. For those of you who want bless me, you can cash up me. I will appreciate it a whole lot. And again, but coffee, they say, no, when you cash up me, nobody no go know. Just like when that one day be cash up me yesterday. When you don't cash up me, don't now tell me say, check your inbox. So you too can do the same. And again, I love you all, and I hope say the topic we are bringing today, especially with this cyber law, the police can make a statement for Agata after all the atrocities where Agata don't make. Police can come and make a statement, but the degradation of our girls, the molestation of our girls, they are complacent. What a country. After all our money, don't go, that get you answer for our girls. Now, they don't turn for abuse with picking them, with drugs. Fail not to realize HIV and AIDS is on the rampant, and again, it is real. For close the day, Gabon just gets a military coup. The president of Gabon has been overthrown. We dey wait for the strong Sierra Leonean. We go do the same for we and save we out of the hands of them terrible people there. I love you all, guys, and I'm out.